Okay, welcome back guys. So I had a bit of an accident when I was doing this. So what happened was I've actually been collecting makeup empties since April 2011. So my intention was to show how much you can get through a year and how much you can get through in almost 2 years. Unfortunately, they all sort of mixed, and so this is basically all the makeup that I've gone through or given up on, and there aren't many that I have given up on in the last 20 months. Okay, so here we go. We'll start with the foundations. Oh, well, let's start with the primers. There is some still left in this Revlon Beyond Naturals smoothing primer. It's, I don't know, there's something about it, I don't like it. Same with the Super City Block 40 SPF. I picked that one up when I was overseas. It's a tinted sunblock. I'm a great believer in sunblock and any sort of sun damage prevention. I did actually lose a very, very dear friend of mine to melanoma a few years ago, so but I will not be repurchasing that, and every day I had to use that in order for it to finish. I would basically want it to hurl. There are products that I give up on and products that I'm determined to use up, and this was one of them. I don't think it's a good primer, even though some people have said it's a good primer. Sorry, there's a bit of glare. There we go, Super City Block 40 SPF. Yeah, so I wouldn't be repurchasing that one. I do however, enjoy using the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base. This one doesn't have the SPF in it. I do enjoy using that, and I also do enjoy using the Benefit Professional primers. Some BB creams that I've used up, some makeup foundation samples. I've finished up a CoverGirl Olay. I find that it's a bit heavy. I do use it on those days when my skin, even though it's quite oily, can sometimes be very dry and flaky, so that's when I use that and I sponge that on. A whole bunch of samples from Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder Double Wear in Ivory Beige is a HG of mine. If you're unsure on your colour, you can actually go and ask for a sample. They call this a 10-day sample, so you can see how small it is. But I swear, I think one of these can last me 3 to 4 weeks. And I actually have a clean bottle of this that I refill, and I only take that for my when I go for trips away. How cool is that? So yeah, so go ahead and try a sample. That way you can see whether it oxidizes on you or not in different environments. The MAC Pro Longwear in NW25. I'm a NW25, NC30, I don't know. This is NW25, loved it, but towards the end I felt like it was oxidizing on me. I don't know if it was just going bad, but I will probably repurchase either that or the Estee Lauder again. ASAP Tinted Moisturiser. It's a tinted moisturiser. It does look like there's some left in here. This purely because that's all that's left there. I gave up on this because it smells, and it's probably been around, I don't even know when these were out. 3-in-1 CoverGirl makeup. It's not really my thing. And some face powders. Let me start with Jane Iredale. This is Jane Iredale Warm Sienna in Amazing Base, SPF 20. I love this stuff. Ignore the powder that's in there. That was actually a different powder that I filled it up with. Love it. I use Warm Sienna and in the winter, and when I'm dark I'll use Latte. Love that stuff. Will always repurchase that stuff. Having said that, I did go and buy the Laura Mercier, the loose and the pressed, both in Real Sand. I'm not sure what the fuss is about. I really, really, really despise these as a foundation. It's probably an unpopular thing to say on YouTube, but yeah, it just didn't work for my skin. It was awful. Yeah, and I could not wait to finish them. And in the end I was using it more as a setting powder, so I was only using a fine mist of these, and I actually bought these in 2010, so it's taken me a good 2.5 years to finish these. So yeah, so you can tell how much I really didn't enjoy those. Palladio Rice powder as a setting powder, it was okay. And Natural Glamour's, what's this, a bronzer. So I've actually gone through another a mini, not so much a mini, but You know, the duo pack for NARS where you get an Orgasm blush and the Laguna. I actually finished the Laguna. It took me 8 months. So that little thing took me 8 months. I use it only for contouring. So that's why it usually takes me a while to get through them. The Makeup Forever HD setting powder, it was okay. Again, I purchased that overseas, so haven't tried to access it here. A couple of lash serums, one from MAC, one Rapid Lash. I love the Rapid Lash. It's great. It's only $65 compared to Latisse. Not that I've used the Latisse stuff, that's over $100. I will always repurchase that. This is a product that I gave up on. It was supposed to transform your eyeshadows to eyeliners. Didn't like the brush in it, so that's got to go, from Urban Decay. Eye bases, eye primers, Urban Decay, Lorac, Tarte, Benefit, and Benefit. I would say out of all of those, the ones that I would repurchase and have repurchased is Urban Decay. And whenever friends go overseas, I ask them to get a sample pack, which includes the small thing because it's got a doe foot applicator. I don't like the pump that they've got for the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I've heard that they will change the packaging, and if they do, I'll buy more of that. Concealer, not much. Just this concealer here. I don't use it often. It's almost 3 years old, the Age Defying. I don't use much concealer, so I don't really have a strong opinion here or there. These are all the mascaras I've used up. Those black marks on the table are actually from the mascaras, so yes, my table's not usually that disgusting. I took the brushes out so you can see them. This is the telescopic. I actually really like the brush on that one, so, and I do have a backup of that one. The Max Factor False Lashes, that's the brush there. It's a plastic bristle again, in the brown and also in the black. I do enjoy using those, but I've got a few on the go, so won't be purchasing them anytime soon because I actually fell in love with another mascara. This is the Lash Fusion XL. You can see the brush has gone all menky. Don't like it, will never repurchase it. Revlon Grow Lashes. Not a big fan, not sure what all the fuss is about. Will not repurchase. Dior Show Mascara. I used to love this mascara, but I think I'm at the stage where I prefer a smaller brush and prefer to build it up. So I'm a bit over that. And the Aussie price tags. Two of these, the brush isn't usually that bent. I actually bend it that way because I can. This is called Lash Effect or False Lash Effect from Revlon. It's okay. I've gone through two. I enjoyed it while I used them, but I won't purchase them. I actually got these free, so that's why I probably enjoyed them more than I really would have. Lancome Doll Eyes. This is a tapered one. I don't know, you can't see that. I don't like the fragrance. I don't understand why you need a floral fragrance in a mascara. So, but I did like the brush on that one. What's this one? This is GJV Beautinizer. It used to be called Imju. I can't remember what it was called. It's actually a fibre lash mascara. This is a volume version. I prefer I suppose the original version. It's in a red container. It's a fibre mascara, so you sort of brush your mascara on, then you take out some of the fibres and brush the fibres on. I actually really enjoy it and will happily repurchase them till the day I die. And then you've got the Benefit Bad Gal Lash in the plum and in the black. Not a big fan. Again, I think I'm not a fan because it's such a big brush. Look. And try using that on your eye. Yeah, so maybe in a bigger bottle, bigger container I'd enjoy that, but no, I don't enjoy that at the moment. Didn't like that. Some liners. This one I gave up on, which is just something cheap that I bought from an Asian store. And also the CoverGirl, not sure what the name is, and the Maybelline Line Stiletto. I did actually enjoy using that, and I think it lasted 9 months. It just keeps on going on and on and on. It's like a fibre, not a fibre, felt tip mascara, felt tip pen, as with both of those. Some brow fixes. This one was all manky, so I couldn't bear to use it. A MAC one, which was okay. And the Palladio one, not a big fan of the Palladio one. Will not buy that again. I think I bought that online. Some eyeliners. I actually think there's one missing, but anyway. That's brown. So out of the black eyeliners, this used to be my HG, which is the Maybelline Unstoppable. I don't really like it anymore. I do have some that I need to finish, but from then on I won't purchase it. This came from the Tarte for True Blood collection. A friend went overseas and picked me up the Tarte special palette. Multiplies or something. This is awful. If you put it on your waterline, and I put black on my waterline all the time, and you happen to blink, well, God forbid that you should blink in the next 2 minutes, it used to spread everywhere. It was awful. Awful, 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 awful. We'll never, ever, ever buy that again. Luckily, Tarte, I suppose, not in Australia. The L'Oreal Infallible, no, I don't have autofocus. L'Oreal Infallible one. This one's got a smudger on the tip. I actually really enjoy that. It's a retractable. I think I prefer retractables to pencil ones. This is Urban Decay Zero. I did actually enjoy using that, and you can get this online from Australia. So this was in Zero. It's just I can't sharpen it anymore, and the wood was scratching my eyes. I do have Perversion, but I've sort of gone off the Urban Decays. I find that they stick to my contacts, and I wear a lot of eyeliner on my waterline, so I may buy the Zero again. But even though I love the pigmentation of the Perversion, which is an ultra black, I more than likely will not be purchasing any Urban Decay anytime soon, purely because of what it does to my contacts. It basically destroys them, and I have to start to buy them again. And again, some Maybelline Unstoppables here. Black and brown is basically my staple on the waterline. Black for almost every day, and brown for when I want to go for that natural look, which basically still means a smoky eye. Next we'll go to some eyeshadows. This is Walking on Eggshells, and that's Walking on Eggshells by Wet n Wild. And this one is Sweet as Candy. Everybody loves these, so that they're MAC dupes. As you can see, there's some mascara still left. I mean, eyeshadow still left. I gave up on these. I'm not a big fan of them. I think for the price they're okay, but thankfully, and I'm lucky enough to be able to afford something that's a bit more expensive and a bit more enjoyable to use. I just found them a bit too powdery, so I wasn't a big fan of those. I finished up a MAC sample of the Violet pigment, thanks to Guru Beauty. She sent me this sample, loved it, will happily repurchase this, or might buy a sample, I don't know. So yeah, so that's MAC Violet pigment. Lip products. I'm sort of running out of room. This is all the lip products that I've gone through in the last 20 months. I have given up on this blush. That's basically all that's left on it. Again, it's been around for too long. It's awful. This is a lip fixer. Barely used it. It's probably been around for 10 years, and I'm not going to use it again. I did get through Revlon Stay Current Long Wear lipstick. This was my HG for a long time, and I've probably got another 3 or 4 waiting to be used, but I've sort of gone off them now. But I do love the colour, and I did love the lip liner in it, and I don't think you can buy it anymore. And this was the lip liner for the of the same name. So this one was called, I think it was called Very Current, and that was called Stay Current. 2 lipsticks. This is one of my favourites. Let's try this. There's a bit there, but it actually scratches my lip when I'm using it. This is Rimmel's Asia. Love it. Love it, love it. ASIA. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see that. 077. Love it. Would totally recommend that. A whole bunch of lip glosses that I've used up. Some, there's a Lorac there. A couple of Elf. A Buxom. If you don't like tingly lips, don't get the Buxom. I quite enjoy it. Lip Fusion XL. This is more of a lip treatment. I do love that, and I do have a few waiting to be used. And basically the other lip glosses are nothing to write home about. I do like the Glam Shine by L'Oreal. It's supposed to be, I think, a longer wear. This one is, sorry, I'll take it out. It's called Sheer Papaya, number 175. I did actually enjoy using that one and would be happy to repurchase it, but I've got a few lip glosses, so I don't want them to go bad while they're waiting for me to be giving them some love. And I also liked the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Liner. I'll enjoy this colour. This colour is, I have terrible eyesight, sorry, but it's a nude colour. Not nude as in I'm dead, but just a nice natural colour that sort of match my lips, so I will purchase that again, and I think I do have another one that I might have got on sale. Some other items that I gave up on, just some lip balms that have gone off, a lip gloss that's gone off. This is that's from Revlon, so this is a lip stain. I don't know how long these have been around. Physicians Formula shimmer strips, or whatever they're called. I did put a fair dent in these, but I don't enjoy using it, so that's going. This came in a gift with purchase. Don't even know what it is, or whether it's face or eyes, from Clinique. Don't like it. Barely any pigmentation. And basically this bronzer, it's just a cheap bronzer from Models Prefer from Priceline. I'll be sanitizing that and just giving it away to someone else. Yeah, didn't enjoy it, and I actually really like the NARS Laguna and also the MAC Prolong Wear bronzers, so I have no need for that one any longer. So I think that's all. So this is 20 months of eyeshadow use. Particularly proud of getting rid of these. As you can see, I have used a light one, and I did try to use as much as I can, but like I said, I wasn't enjoying them. I do have some nicer pigmentation and textured eyeshadows that I really enjoy using. Wet n Wild is basically very difficult to come by in Australia. You can get it online. There is an Australian reseller. You can buy it on eBay. It's probably one of the few brands I would purchase on eBay, purely because I haven't come across any fake ones. But otherwise, yep, that's it. Okay, can't believe how long this video is, but there you go. So, go into your stash, look at stuff, put it in a basket, and try to get rid of some of the stuff. Purely because I'm not telling anybody not to buy, because I love buying makeup and I enjoy using new products. But it's nice to actually just remove some of them and get rid of, things that are almost going to be finished. Might as well finish them off. And you know what? If you don't like it, just get rid of it. It's no use using something if it's going to make you hurl every time you use it. It's just taking up space. So, good luck everyone, and maybe I'll make some more videos, I'm not sure, but for now, au revoir. Bye.